Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are watching this from. I am Jamie. This is Jamie and Family. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, thank you for joining. If you like the content you see today, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. But yeah, let's get into it. We are doing week 13 and week 14 pregnancy updates. Let's get into it. Let's get into week 13. I have no notes. I just dropped my kids off at school. I came home and I said I need to sit down and just make this video because I didn't make it last week. I'm a week behind. So week 13, they upped my insulin again. I'm now taking 12 units of insulin. I have another appointment with Sweet Success on Thursday, and I have a feeling they're going to up my insulin again because my sugars are just not coming down in the morning. My sugars throughout the day are completely fine, but in the morning they are above 95. They're in the hundreds. The highest I've had in the morning was, I think it was 110, I believe. Don't quote me. Like I said, I don't have my notes in front of me. So that is what happened there. I had no doctor's appointments. My next doctor's appointment is not until September 9th. I get the transvaginal ultrasound. They want to look at my incision from the inside, or my doctor wants to look at my incision from the inside because I've had 4 C-sections already and this will be my 5th. So he wants to see what's going on in there. I was told by my last doctor that my insides looked great after my last pregnancy, after my last C-section, that everything looked really good. So hopefully this doctor says the same thing. Let's see, week 13. I had no symptoms. My nausea is gone for the most part. I do get like weird moments of getting sick in the car. I have always gotten car sick after my first pregnancy, and it just continued from there. I cannot sit in the back seat of a car without getting sick. And it's to the point, if I'm in the back seat of a car for more than 20 minutes, maybe less, I will get car sick and I will have to pull over because most likely I'm going to throw up. So that has always stuck with me, and it's the same. And I'm kind of finding myself getting sick sitting in the passenger side now, which I didn't have before. So that's kind of a bummer on that part. But if I'm driving, I'm completely fine. What else? Let's see. Nothing. That's it for week 13. No cravings, nothing. My appetite is normal, back to normal. I don't know if I've gained any weight because I haven't had an appointment yet. I don't know if I've lost weight or if I'm the same. We'll find out on the 9th. So jumping into 14, the baby is as big as a house mouse. House mouse. So how big are mice? Like that big? Like that big? I don't know. Like this big maybe. And it also said I am as big as a beet. I don't know how big beets are because I don't eat beets. So yeah, baby is that big, about that big. I think mice are about that big, yeah. From what I've seen in the stores. I used to work at a pet store, so that's about the right size. No symptoms this week at all. Oh, actually, cramps. I have been getting a cramp in the same part of my leg since I was pregnant. Since I found out I was pregnant. I get this all the time with each pregnancy, and it's horrible, but it's gotten to the point where the cramp doesn't hurt me anymore. It just cramps my foot. Sometimes if it gets really bad and goes up my leg, it hurts me. But for the most part, it's just very uncomfortable, and I have to sit there. If you've had cramps, which I'm sure most of you have, your foot or wherever you're cramping starts going in a different direction. So I have to pull it the other way and sit there and massage it. And I got this stuff. It's like a foam you shake up, you squeeze it on your hand, and you put it on the area that you're cramping or having spasms. I think it's called Thermaflex. I don't know. It's really good. It works really well. It gets rid of the cramp before 5 minutes, within 5 minutes. So that stuff is amazing. I just get it and I lather it on there and massage my leg. So that's what I'm dealing with that. I guess that's a symptom. Leg cramp. Ankle. It's not even a leg or foot. It's like in my ankle. It's weird. And right now my ankle area is completely sore because if you get cramps the next day, that part of the body is usually sore. So that's where I'm at. No food aversions, no cravings. Still drinking pickle juice like crazy, so maybe that is still a craving. I don't know, but I love pickle juice. That's it. Really nothing too exciting because I've had no appointments, nothing to really update. I'm hoping on my next appointment that I find out the gender, but I won't find out the gender then and there because I'm going to have them put it in an envelope and I'm going to bring it home to share with my family at the same time. I might go to Party City and give it to the clerk and say, can you open it and please go grab me the gender popper or put it in a balloon. I don't know yet what I'm going to do. But we're not going to have a big gender party where people come over and stuff. I'll just make a video and do that. So yeah, that's it really for Baby Five's update for week 14 and 13. I'm trying to think. Nothing else. I have been cleaning a lot. I don't think it's nesting because I don't think you start nesting until like the last trimester, if I'm correct. I don't know. I've only had 4 kids, but I don't know. I don't pay attention to that. I have a lot more energy. Yeah, just a whole bunch of energy. Except for right now, I've been waking up at 5 in the morning. My kids started school this week. So last week, I was wake training myself to wake up at 5 in the morning because I wake my kindergartner and my 5th grader up at 6. They get 30 minutes in the morning to do electronics and wake up. Any kind of electronic, I don't care. That's fine with me. And then at 6:30, they stop their electronics, they eat breakfast, and they get ready. When they're done fully getting ready, then they can go back on their electronics. But everything has to be ready. Their backpacks, everything that needed to be signed, they need to make sure it needs to be signed. They don't have homework yet. It'll start next week from what the teacher said, so we haven't gotten there.
Mama.
What?
I want to go baseball.
Baseball?
Yeah.
And my littlest girl, she's dying to do baseball. Her brother and sister started t-ball/softball 2 weeks ago, and she's dying to do it too. So she gets excited when we go.
Brandon want to go baseball. Brandon want to go
Yes,
baseball.
Mama, yes. Okay, go play.
No.
She will sit here and chit-chat your ear off about baseball. What was I saying? Yes, 5 a.m. I've been waking up at 5. Kids do their electronics from 6 to 6:30. They get dressed, have breakfast after 6:30. Usually when they are, when they are in a good mood, good mode, and they got things going, they will be done with breakfast and getting dressed, hair brushed, teeth brushed. Everything will be done by 7. Bed has to be made. They have little chores in the morning, not super big ones because I know it's early in the morning and we're tired and who really wants to do a bunch of chores in the morning. So what I do have them do, their bed has to be made. My daughter has a bunch of stuffed animals on her bed, and in the middle of the night they get thrown on the floor. They're just scattered over her bed. So her responsibility is to make sure her bed looks neat. Those stuffed animals have to be neatly placed back on the bed. My son, if he has any toys from the night before, which he shouldn't, because that night before we go to bed, they're supposed to pick up their rooms. So usually his bed is pretty good because he picks it up the night before. But he might have a straggler here or there that he has to get. Any clothes on the floor, any blankets that fall off. I am so sorry. I am tired. Today was rough. Wednesday is very rough for me today. For all of us, we all had a little trouble getting up and getting going. I woke up at 5 and I turned my alarm off and I jumped up at 5:02. I was like, no, I have to get up because if I don't get up now, I'm going to end up falling back asleep and not waking up till 6. And that's just going to completely throw me off. I'm going to have to rush for my coffee, for my breakfast, getting the kids. And I didn't want to do that. So I jumped up at 5:02, stood up and cleaned my room a little bit to wake up, and then got dressed and did the whole morning routine thing. So yeah, that's just a little bit of where we are. And yeah, so thank you for tuning in. I know this was a short video today, but I really just wanted to get it out there. Yeah, I will see you guys next week, hopefully, if I can keep up with my weekly updates, which lately I haven't been. It's been every 2 weeks. So thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video and you want more content, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and like, share, leave a comment or two if you have any questions, any comments, anything at all. In the comment box down below, go ahead and leave me any message, any questions, like I said, anything at all. All right, everyone, have a great Wednesday. Happy hump day. Drink your water, be kind, do something good for yourself today, because love yourself, that's all. Love one another. Tomorrow's never promised, so yeah, be kind. See everybody next week. Have a good one.